Team, checking in with you. It's GCSE results day. I've been answering questions on Snapchat and WhatsApp all morning, and I wanted to make this quick video because there's one thing that's really popped into my head that I think can deliver real value to you right now. And it's this question. It's a question, and it's something that you've got to ask yourself, and that is, what would I do differently? Just ask yourself that. Look back on the last year and just say, what would I do differently? Whether you got great grades, whether you met your expectations, or you did worse than you expected. Because what that question will get you to think about is the regret and whether you have any. So for example, if you didn't get great grades, that question will allow you to really think through, do you actually care about exams? Do you actually just like the year that you did that just passed, is that the perfect year for you? Maybe you spent it doing loads of other stuff, different stuff. I don't know what that stuff might have been. It could have been anything ranging from just being on this device to gaming, to sports, to other hobbies and passions, whatever it is. And you got to look at that last year and you got to say, right, am I actually happy with what I achieved, what I've done? In spite of these exam results, I actually had a great year. And then you actually know that maybe these things don't actually matter that much to you and you've got to carve out a different path. But on the flip side, if you look back and you've got regret and you're like, wow, this feeling's real bad, it's hitting me hard right now, and I know I could have done better. I know I sold myself short, and I care about it because for me at least, I attached the grades to like my standards as a person and how organized I was, how determined I was, like how much I wanted to do stuff in life in general. I associated that with exams. That was just the way I thought about it. And that was the little test that I put myself through. And if you're feeling regret now and you wish you'd done something different, that's when you know you need to switch things up pretty pronto. You need to get a routine. You need to figure out how to control this thing. You need to figure out how to control your time, how to get up at the right time if you're a morning person, how to, not be flicking through the internet on random cat videos the whole time, watching things that really long term don't add value to you. And why is this so important? It's because if you want to achieve anything in life, I think one of the best lenses to see just achievement and kind of chasing your, I talk about your dreams here, your passions, anything you want to do, you got to think about it through an element of risk. It's always going to take hard work, time, effort. That's risk, right? You could spend it doing other stuff. But then you got to say, right, is the process what I actually want? Do I actually just want to go through this process? And that's the enjoyment in it. I'm testing myself the whole time. And then another good thing is just look forward to when you're, 25, 35, 45, 80. I'm always looking forward to when I'm 80. I'm not looking forward to when I'm 80, but I map forward to it and think about what I'd be thinking about when I'm 80, all the regrets I'd have. And you're just trying to minimize them every single day, all the different regrets in every area of life, just minimize it. And whatever you have to do in the day to get that done, it's a really good way of thinking about things, because feeling that regret in the future and then mapping it back to today, you're like, right, I've got to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to feel that regret. And you can't do anything about regret. You can't change it. It's just there. It exists and it won't go away. And if you didn't do as well as you wanted to in your GCSEs today, you're going to be feeling that. And you've got to package that feeling up and remember it and be like, wow, that feels crap. And then every day next year, you remember that and you're like, I'm not letting that happen again. No way. And you're running away from it. You're running away in the other direction, but also you're being pulled towards the new attractive process, goal, doing stuff every day, building things. It's fun building things. It's fun doing stuff. So ask yourself that question, what could I have done differently? Equally, if you got really good grades and you're happy with it, always look to improve. Never get complacent. You're nothing, it doesn't matter. Always treat it like that. Whenever I got good grades, I was like, it doesn't matter at all. What could I have done better? How can I improve? How can I do things stronger, better, faster every day? Getting better, there is no such thing as perfect, but trying to get as close as you can to what for you is the perfect setup. And just thought I'd give you that because I think it's really important that you get your head right and start thinking about exams in a broader kind of spectrum. And that will help you find the way. You're either going to motivate yourself to do these things, or you're going to say, look, this path is not for me. I'm going to carve out my own path. And it's a big risk because society's not set up totally to support you in that. You've got to be very independent, very motivated, very determined. But I think if that's you, go for it. And I'll try and do everything I can to support you, because with this device, the internet, the opportunity is phenomenal and you can do whatever you like. So crack on, play to your strengths, and have a cracking day.